Okay, so I want to go ahead and talk about success and failure. So, do you ever just have those days where you just feel like, even though you're being successful or what you're doing is working, but you still feel like a failure? Well, I have those days sometimes. Whether I'm at my actual job, at the job, whether it's what I do outside of here, at my house, anything like that. Sometimes I just have those days where I just sometimes, feel more like a failure than I do at being successful. And today just happens to be one of those days for me at my current job. And there's just a lot that's happened today, and a lot that, I've been like, that my boss has come and brought to my attention and all of that. So it's not, it's not a bad thing, just some stuff, I guess, opportunities for improvement, you could say. So as I'm thinking about this and I'm putting in, into perspective and into place what I need to improve on and what I need to do to improve on it, I guess it's actually working to help me become more successful than what I was before. Some of the stuff, which, okay, whatever, I guess happens. But what I wanted to say is I look at who I admire in my life and what I admire about them. And I may or may not have told them, these things and everything like that, but I just want to, just like, who do you admire and what do you admire about them? And on the days that I'm particularly feeling like a failure, I just think about that a lot. And I think about that and what I can do to, become or have more of what I admire about these other people in my everyday life. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit, because obviously, there's certain people that, I admire quotes from or everything like that. People like in my own personal life that help me as far as like these successful stuff. And some of these people I have actually told that I admire them and what I admire about them, but whether they believe me or not, that's their own thing. But I just think it's something, to be able to help uplift people and all of that. And I think it's something that needs to be done more often and not less often. And so it's something that I made a goal to try and be better at, to think more about the positive things and just what I admire in people versus what I don't admire in them and all of that. And there's this thing, like, you take the good part of the people, and then you take, obviously dismiss the bad part of them or whatever, or overlook it. I don't remember exactly how the saying goes, but, and the thing is with working on just about what you admire about them, it just helps fuel, that positivity and everything like that. And if you can tell them, then, maybe it'll lift them up and everything. And I tell a few people what it is that I admire about them, basically almost on a weekly basis, I would say. And I have for a very, very long time for certain people. So, and it's just something that I want to try and get in the habit, I guess, of doing more often, just because I think it's helpful and I think it helps other people. So who do you admire? What is it that you admire about them? And are you going to tell them or not tell them? Feel free to either post your comments here. Obviously, take what you like, from this video and all of that. No mean comments or anything like that, because I will not stop deleting that at all, and mean comments will be deleted. So, yeah, I hope that everyone's having a good day, and I hope that you feel more like a success than a failure. I understand that sometimes it's difficult and everything, but it can be done. And also, if you do have those days where you're just feeling more like a failure than a success, just think about who you admire and or what qualities that you admire about yourself, and just go from there. So, yeah, have a good day, everyone.